Imagine stepping into the private arrival hall at Farnborough Airport, just outside London, at 2:17 a.m. The tarmac is empty, except for one Gulfstream G700, engines already cooling. No logos on the fuselage, no tail number visible from the ground. You walk downstairs that lead directly to a blacked-out Mercedes V-Class with mirrored windows. The driver never speaks your name. He doesn't need to. In this moment, no one knows where you are. Not paparazzi, not social platforms, not even the flight manifest. This is not escape. This is architecture of absence. The most powerful people in the world no longer buy privacy. They buy invisibility. In 2026, a quiet recalibration has taken hold among those with 9-figure liquidity events or generational family offices. The old markers, visible penthouses on Billionaires' Row, branded jets, red carpet appearances, now signal aspiration more than arrival. The truly elite have shifted toward deliberate anonymity as the final frontier of control. Privacy is no longer a perk. It's infrastructure, being chronically offline, moving through cities without digital footprints, dining in rooms that require biometric pre-clearance. These are the new currencies when everything else can be purchased. This video explores the hidden architecture of anonymity, how the ultra-wealthy engineer lives where their presence is felt but never confirmed. It reveals the contradiction at the center. Unlimited access creates the need to disappear, and true freedom arrives only when recognition becomes optional. Picture Zurich Seefeld District, early November. A residential building from 1912, limestone facade, no doorman, no concierge plaque. Inside, the top 2 floors belong to one family office. The elevator requires a palm scan that matches no public database. The apartment spans 4,200 square feet, but houses only 3 people and a rotating staff of 4 who enter through a separate service stairwell at pre-dawn hours. The windows are triple glazed, vacuum sealed, coated with a film that blocks infrared and blocks facial recognition from street-level cameras 80 meters away. The owner, who closed a €2.1 billion exit in late 2024, maintains 3 other residences: Aspen, Cap Ferrat, Singapore. But this is the one where calendars stop syncing to any cloud. No shared drives, no assistants with full access. Decisions route through encrypted dead drops on private servers in Liechtenstein. This is not paranoia. This is precision. The environment itself enforces the psychology. In Monaco's La Voto district, a 2025 completed residence sits behind a 14-meter hedge wall of mature Ilex crenata, trimmed to exact density so no light leaks at night. The garage holds 6 vehicles, none registered in the principal's name. Inside, the living space measures 1,800 square feet, deliberately compact. Raw oak floors, unlacquered brass fixtures that patina over months, walls clad in hand-applied Venetian plaster, the color of wet concrete. No art on display that could be photographed from outside. The owner, a former tech founder now managing a €4.8 billion evergreen fund, explained it once in a closed-door family office gathering. When your face is known, every interaction carries a tax. Anonymity removes the tax. He keeps the space small to force presence. No room for distraction. The silence here is engineered. Acoustic panels hidden behind fabric, HVAC routed through 3 layers of baffling. You hear your own breathing louder than the city beyond the hedge. Time bends differently in this world. A family office principal in Singapore's Ardmore Park district rises at 4:42 a.m. daily. No alarm. The bedroom lighting simulates dawn at 28 lux, gradually rising over 22 minutes. Breakfast is prepared in a separate wing by a chef who arrives at 4 a.m. via underground passage from the staff quarters. The meal never varies. 42 grams of steel-cut oats cooked at 82 degrees Celsius for 38 minutes, 180 grams of blueberries, 28 grams of macadamia nuts, black coffee at 94 degrees. The routine has held for 7 years. Why the precision? Because when external structure disappears, meetings, boards, public scrutiny, the internal structure must become unbreakable. Unlimited time does not liberate. It amplifies the pressure to use it perfectly. The principal spends 90 minutes each morning in a soundproofed room with zero natural light, practicing breath-hold sequences that reach 4 minutes, 12 seconds on average. Not for health claims, for mental clarity. The paradox is sharp. Absolute freedom requires absolute constraint. Money itself becomes invisible architecture. Evergreen funds, structured through multiple Cayman vehicles, generate returns that require no quarterly decisions. Distributions arrive in low 6 figures monthly to accounts in different jurisdictions, never touching the principal's primary residence. The wealth operates like background radiation, present, sustaining, unnoticed. When money is truly solved, attention shifts to what cannot be bought. Absence from databases, freedom from facial recognition, the ability to walk through Schiphol without a single camera match. In Dubai's Emirates Hills, a compound completed in 2025 features no street address. Access is by GPS coordinate only, updated quarterly. The owner, a Middle Eastern family office head, maintains a digital twin that books commercial flights under aliases, creating false trails. The real movements are analog. Private cars with switched plates, cash for incidental expenses, no cards. The cost of this layer runs 1.2 million euros annually in security consultants, legal structuring, and redundant systems. It is paid without hesitation because visibility has become the ultimate liability. Relationships carry the heaviest tax. In these circles, trust is rationed. A London-based principal who sold his AI company for $3.4 billion in 2023 now limits new contacts to referrals vetted through 3 separate channels. Dinners happen in private members' rooms, accessible only by physical key. Brass, no RFID. The key is handed over by a trusted intermediary who waits outside. Conversation stays surface level until the 3rd meeting. Authentic connection is rare. Service relationships fill the gap. Staff are selected for discretion above all else. Backgrounds scrubbed, NDAs layered, compensation structured, so loyalty is economic. Yet even here, boundaries are absolute. No first names in private, no photos, no social media. The isolation is chosen. When everyone wants something from you, one principal noted in a rare off-record conversation, the greatest gift you can give yourself is to become no one. The psychological depth emerges slowly. 18 to 24 months after full anonymity infrastructure is in place, a shift occurs. The initial relief, moving through airports unseen, dining without interruption, fades into something quieter. The mind, no longer scanning for threats, turns inward. Questions arrive uninvited. Who am I when no one is watching? What remains when the performance ends? For some, this becomes a quiet crisis. The absence of external validation creates a vacuum. Others find clarity. Identity detaches from net worth statements and enters a more elemental space. The ultimate discovery is that anonymity is not escape, it is confrontation. Without the buffer of recognition, the self stands exposed. Some retreat further into routine. Others begin small, deliberate re-engagements, anonymous donations to causes, mentorship under pseudonyms. The common thread is agency. When you can choose to be seen or unseen, presence becomes intentional. Back in that Farnborough arrival hall at 2:17 a.m., the Gulfstream waits, engines silent now. The passenger steps onto the tarmac. No one looks up. No flash. No record. The car pulls away into the dark. The city sleeps. Invisibility is complete. The ultimate luxury is not having everything. It is the freedom to be nothing to the world and everything to yourself.